Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and variations thereupon. It's Citizen7, and we are back playing Rocket Rising. I apologize for the quality of the last few videos. I've finally been able to get my recording software to capture only the game instead of my entire desktop, so it should be full screen for you now. So we're just going to jump right back in where we left off. We have, as you can see, 4 Pokemon stolen. We've been defeated 4 times. Oh well. And we are here in the Cinnabar Mansion. Right, fighting piles and piles of guys. Well, he didn't sleep for very long. Let's see if we can kill him quickly. We did. Alright. So 2 Hyper Fangs will kill one of the ponies. But what we need to keep in mind this time is that if we run out of magic points, or ability points, or however you want to think about it, we'll have to come all the way back down here and do that again. Unfortunately, it's been a few days since I have played last time, so I don't remember exactly what we've done and what we haven't done. But we'll go with the same strategy here. This time he actually slept for a while. Oh. That always hurts, because you end up expending your points for no trade-off. Let's try a different ability, just to level them up a bit. Of course, that does about 1/3 of the damage, so overall, it might actually be worse. Let's fling ourselves... Well, we woke him up by flinging ourselves at him. That didn't work nearly as well. It might be best just to stick with our... Oh, we found a trinket. It might be best to just stick with our full speed battle there. Let's see. I think we need to go upstairs. Have we clicked this? Check this statue. It's normal. Nothing in here. Let's go upstairs again. Here's the statue. Yeah. Alright, so we flipped a switch. It didn't open this. And we can't go through those stones. So I guess we'll fight some coughings. He's dead. Fling yourself. That didn't do very much damage. Fortunately, those don't live much. And we're getting 400 XP. You know, we're already level 14 with our guys. Let's see, how close are we to leveling up? I think if we check skills... No. That just tells us about that. Status, probably? Okay. 1600 to level him up to 15, and 2000 for him. But we don't want to fall through that. There's something interesting. Alright, so we're going to need to open that wall in order to get through there. But we've gained access to it. Oh, that's new. Let's try using hypnosis. So this enemy, I haven't been paying a lot of attention to what level the other enemies are, but this enemy was a level 18, and we just, you know, we rolled over him the same as the others, so it doesn't really matter that we're level 14 because there's 2 of us. Now let's see what this does. Press the switch. Lights up the eyes. That's good. And let's, we found some lab parts, so that's a cool thing to have. Maybe that switch over there will let us get in this room. Yes, it did. Alright, the Ponyta goes down pretty easily. How are we doing on MP? You know, not bad. We can afford a few more quick clears. There's more parts for us to grab here, and this statue is gold, so it's probably more important. Usually we check the machines and they don't actually do anything, they're just decorations. Alright. The risk, of course, is as we're wandering around that we'll run into more and more of these situations. Let's use a quick attack. Ha! He died. Let's use a physical attack. Well, at least we resisted the poison. Yes. Alright. Oh, shit. Well, we've trapped ourselves now. Maybe this one? Oh, and that's closed. How is that closed? I thought we walked through that. Oh, the gold one must have done that. Nope, that's still shut. Crap. Well, this guy's useless then. No, it's not that. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me that that could be blocked off, because we definitely walked through that. And the only switch that we pressed after walking through that was the gold switch. Taking a fair amount of damage here. It's always a little bit unnerving in these Final Fantasy style battle systems compared to the normal Pokemon system. You have no idea how close you are to defeating an enemy. Well, we'll turn that one back on. Okay. That guy controls this one. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. So, we've turned that one on. The other door is shut, which means it has to be the one down in the basement that trapped us on the 3rd floor. So we'll go back down there and fix that. The thing is, I think Hyper Fang does as much damage as 2 quick attacks, so it's still better economy on our magic points than using double quick attack, unless he evades, in which case it's just a straight loss. We're down to about half resources, half hit points and slightly less than half for our magic points, and I'm starting to get nervous because we've got to go all the way down to, I think it was a green statue, and turn that, and then we've got to come all the way back up here before we can get to our sleeping scenario. So let's not take the huge risk and spend one of our potions. We have 1 ether, which restores a small amount of MP. We will save that if we need it. Speaking of saving, while we're here in the menu, we might as well. Because it would suck to die and have to do this all again. Alright, it is green. Alright, so my hope is that green switch, it'll lock the room with the gold switch again. But we've already turned that one on, so hopefully we won't need to undo it. We'll leave the gray switch active because I think it probably only addresses that one area. Alright. Here's a book that we have not read. Diary, February 8th. Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. Well, that's ominous. Alright, these are pretty easy to kill with quick attacks, so we'll quick attack each one. And you're going to just fling yourself. This time he was poisoned, that's bad. You can fling yourself as well. Alright, now the question is, does he stay poisoned outside of battle? Tin Charm. It doesn't say that he's poisoned, so maybe poison only lasts in the battle. There's nothing else over here. And there's nothing that we can do over there. That takes us upstairs. We need to find our way back. Oh no. So we take 10 hit point damage every time we do that. Alright, he's dead, so they have 50 hit points exactly. Alright, Vlad leveled up, so that's helpful. Gained a little bit more of everything. How close are we on Squeak? Okay, one more fight will give us the level up on Squeak, which will at least give us a few more resources to use. I think we need to find... there's a green switch. Maybe we need to turn the green switch back on. Oh, here's another green switch. Alright. We'll take the rest. Now we're back to full resources, and we'll save right after our rest. So if for some reason we have to start over, we can come back to there. Now, quick attacks will take these guys out as long as we get a decent roll. And it's 10 hit point damage to do a physical attack, but we don't do enough with our physical attack, so we'll just use Lick for the sake of using Lick. We should, in a moment, we'll, there we go. So that at least we got a little bit of damage put down onto him, so that a less than 50 will finish him off. Let's... this is our skill tracker, right? Yes. Let's take a look at what skills we have coming up for him. Hypnosis. We've used 27 times. Well, we've used it 27 to 20 times, so we should have Confuse Ray? Or does it mean we need 3 more uses of Hypnosis to get to Confuse Ray? That, okay. And we'll get another move at level 20. Alright, so we need to keep using Hypnosis so that we can get our next move. instead of just skipping it. Let's hit the switch. Oh no, this one is normal. Right. I remember that from before. Here's a book. I can't remember if we've read it, but we certainly haven't read it in this episode, so we'll take a look at it again. Hyperfang is good for Ponytas. Hypnosis is good for Ponytas. You know, it's always a little bit, you know, you wonder, it's like, how long are they going to stay asleep? And if they, you know, will they suddenly wake up, or... We needed 3 more uses of hypnosis to get the next level, so we'll use it even though he's still asleep. We've got a ton of magic points for Vlad anyway. So 1 more use should give us another ability there. What item does he have equipped? What does the Tin Charm do? Increases his health. Okay, that's fine. What does this say? July 18th, we've christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. Okay, so they found Mew, then we know Mew gave them, or gave birth to Mewtwo. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Hyperfang strategy. A lot of damage there, and we need to use Hypnosis. This Hypnosis use should give us a new ability, if I'm reading that right. Yep, new skill. All right, good. Quick attack, maybe we'll finish him off. No. But now we have Confuse Ray. Let's see if it damages him. No, it didn't do anything. In fact, that is kind of garbage. Oh, maybe because he was already confused. Alright. So we know... Well, we can't go anywhere from that. Alright, we know our next move we get at level 20 for Vlad. Have we done everything on this floor? I feel like we probably have. Maybe we'll go up this staircase? No, we know where that staircase takes us. For some reason, I find this mansion intensely confusing. Man, it's too bad we don't have a third Pokemon, because we are grinding the hell out of this place. Okay. Now we're on this side of the rocks. Here's another book. July 8th, South America, a new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. Okay. So this one was July 8th, and then the next one is July 18, and they say, okay, it's Mew. Nothing else over here. So we don't need to go up there again. Nothing over here. Nothing over there, just a book. Do we know what the gold... We don't know what the gold one did yet. Maybe it removed something on the first floor. Let's go back and check on that. Because we hit the gold switch, but we don't know what use it was to us yet. Hopefully he'll hurt himself in his confusion. Let's just give him a bonk. Alright. Back downstairs for us. Now I know I can dash, but there's some part of me, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I just feel that like when you're dashing that wild Pokemon see you better. Like, you're making a lot of noise and they're gonna get you. I don't know if that, you know, if that has ever been true in any Pokemon game, but it's one of those things that I've always been convinced of. Like, if you know, you have to press the A and B keys in a certain pattern when you're catching a Pokemon in order to make it more likely for the Pokeball to work. You know, none of those things have any sort of basis in reality, but they're all sort of superstitions that are there in my Pokemon playing head. Alright. So, we rested, we saved. Let's go check out this other side of the mansion, because we hit that gold switch. Whoa. Remember, there was a fence over here before. I don't remember where exactly the fence was. Quick attacks take these guys out. If they're, you know, if they're good quick attacks, which clearly they aren't. Let's confuse that guy. Maybe he'll hurt himself in his confusion. Oh, we took some damage. And we're going to quick attack the other one as well. No, B. Alright, he died. Get bonked. Whoa, critical hit. Alright, we've got a trinket. Okay, I think that there was a fence here before, and now there isn't, so we can get here. So anything there? No. Alright, so this is a part. Alright, nothing there. Ah, every time I get that 47 and the guy stays alive, it's so frustrating. Alright, so at least we didn't get poisoned. Let's try and... Oh, super critical. We're just too fast for them to come around twice, which is good for us, but also frustrating in that our Confuse Ray hasn't really done us any good at all. Let's check and see what benefit are we getting from using Confuse Ray. Now, I know this guy also has some abilities, maybe. Tail Whip, Agility, Scary Face. Oh, okay. So we need to be using Tail Whip in order to get Agility. We have 5 more times that we need to use that. Alright. Hyper Fang we have. Super Fang. And next level we learn Crunch, so that's awesome. Alright. And for you, Hypnosis, Confuse Ray we have, Psychic. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so that's coming up. I think 4 more uses of Confuse Ray to get to that. Alright, so here's the part where we haven't been before. This is down, but the gold switch is turned on. What's this diary say? September 8th, Mewtwo is far too powerful. It's no use, we can't control it. Yeah, no kidding. We can't switch this from the back. Okay. Oh, no! We found a focus sticker. What does that do? Increases MP by 50 points. Okay. We're gonna give that to Squeak. Because he needs the MP more than he needs the agility right now. Just because of how intensive using Hyper Fang all the time is. Alright. Well, there don't seem to be any wild Pokemon down here, so that's good. Here's a door. We'll read the rest of the books first. 28th of February, 1998. My only regret is that I never succeeded in earning all the gym badges. At least I earned a few, but... Alright. We did earn a few. Here's a green statue. It's a regular statue. What about this one? Also a regular statue. Alright. Auf die Straße is... Write me out in the correct way and then solve my riddle. A clue. We're in the first, but the standard is 2 through 5. Follow the standard. Remember not to include things that don't exist yet. Holy cow. Blah. No. Alright, so, let's use our cell phone. Ring, 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 ring. Click. Have you got the parts yet? You need at least 4. There's a part over there. Ah, another puzzle? Let's see. Remember, it's just a sentence that's written using a certain rule. Last time the letters were written like a wave. This time it's probably something in the mansion. Was there anything noticeable when you came in? You also need the number. If the letters are written in a wave, you need to know how big to make the wave. Maybe there's a number around that has significant to the guy that owned this mansion. Try and find an important number and the way to write the sentence. Alright. Alright, tell again. No, that's not the phone call. What? Oh, I didn't click it. Ring, ring. Okay. Sentence with a rule that's something in the mansion, anything noticeable when you came in, and you need a number. Okay. Let's... So we have to go back up to where we came in. Oh, fuck. Alright. We keep using Confuse Ray because we're trying to level up to the next power. Hyperfang might kill him this time. It did. Okay, only 150 experience this time. Alright, so our orange guy here gives us access back to the main part of the mansion. We'll take a rest and compulsively save the game. We like quick attacks against these guys. Oh no, 1 hit point off. Alright. Well, this time we'll confuse him. When you confuse him, it resets... Oh no, we're poisoned. It resets his ability bar. So, this time... Well, we got at least good enough to hit him. Evaded. Ah ha ha ha. Good, he hurt himself in his confusion. Finally. After all this. Alright. Where's the entrance? So there's these... Alright, you need 50. 52. Confusion. $48. It feels like we never spend any MP from Vlad. No, we do. He just has a lot. Alright, new skill. And he hurt himself in his confusion. Okay. So we don't get to see the new skill yet. Alright, so we have this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so when we come in, we have these pillars. And they're arranged in this sort of square. And there's 8 of them. And if you were paying attention, you'll have noticed that every journal entry takes place on the 8th. I got a pen. I gotta write this down. So maybe it means we should write it in 2 columns. Let's go back and find the letters. But we've got 2 columns of pillars. We've got 8 pillars. Get 50. Yes. Psychic. Alright. Psychic, very strong attack, and they're poison. So we've got 394 damage. Yes. Alright. We don't have to keep spamming Psychic on weak little coughings that only take 50 hit points to kill. But now we can. If the muck shows up again, we should be able to one hit kill the muck. In fact, we can probably... Oh no. Alright. We can use Psychic against this Ponyta and probably do a lot of damage. Now, this Ponyta refuses to be touched. You know what? Get Tail Whips. Ha! 216. Dead. What do we need to do? 5 more? Yes, we got Crunch. We need to do 5 more Tail Whips, I think. Gotta grind out those moves. Alright. Hit the orange guy. And I'll show you entry. See, September 8th. And 8 pillars. So 2 columns. Maybe. Let me try writing it down on paper. O F T E E S. Off T's. That's 6. H N, which then gives us another column starting with N. TWA. S O E D, which brings us to a new column, which starts with E H O K E H O K S F M I, which brings us to a new column, O E W N E T I S. All right. So if you write that down, if you want to see it yourself, write it down on a piece of paper in columns of 8, and it reads out one of the 2 weaknesses of the mind is. One of the 2 weaknesses of the mind is one of the... Okay, and then solve the riddle. We are in the first, but the standard is 2 through 5. Follow the standard. Remember not to include things that don't exist yet. Weaknesses of the mind. First, the standard is 2 through 5. I assume it's a Pokemon thing, like the weaknesses of the mind, which would mean psychic type, is the standard is 2 through 5. So what, in the first, does that mean in the first Pokemon game, but the standard is 2 through 5, so 2nd through 5th generation of Pokemon games? Don't include things that don't exist yet, which means like fairy type, which is introduced like only in like 6th gen or something like that. That's my guess. I can't remember what the weaknesses of psychic type are. Let's look that up on Pokemon Wikipedia. Dark and Ghost are the two. Psychic Pokemon are weak to Dark and they're weak to Ghosts. In the first, but the standard is 2 through 5. I don't know. I don't think that Dark isn't a type in the first game, that's for sure. So they're in the first. So it's Ghost. Maybe the capitalization matters. Yeah, alright. No caps. Password is correct. Alright, so we get this dang piece. We've got the last part. What's this on the floor? Mewtwo must be destroyed. If controlled, it will be unstoppable, and if left alone, it may destroy the world. Interesting. Ring ring. It's Mewtwo. Are you done yet? Get those parts. I need them. Get outside. Fucking I'll do the thing. On my way. That's definitely 100% accurate the way that I read that. And this time we'll remember to turn off the dang orange statue before we try going upstairs. Alright. So we're gonna go outside. Before we go outside, let's take a little rest. Before we take a little rest, we'll take a little fight. Let's crunch him! I love that move. Psychic, crazy powerful. I don't think we need to use that. Get licked. And then quick attack will finish you off. It did. We should see, maybe we should be spamming Psychic in order to get another move out of our Vlad. Let's check. No. That's, well, we'll save. And it's the skill tracker. That is my Facebook Messenger, not yours. Don't worry about it. Psychic 10. Amnesia 60 times. So eventually we'll get amnesia, but it's not like we're anywhere close to it. So let's not worry about that too much. Alright, let's get outside. Well, you're gonna get crunched. Ah, chomp! This will kill him if it connects, for sure. Because it's crazy powerful. That would have killed him regardless of what Squeak did. Alright, maybe that shiny spot on the ground would be a good place to set stuff up. Yes, so we'll go over here. The ground seems different here. Ring ring. Click. Alright, I'll lead you through this. Just take your time and follow my instructions. Tick-ting! Sweet. Check it out. We've got a teleporter now. Alright, so I think we will leave the game here and we'll come back to our teleporter adventures next time, now that we've finished out that mansion. That seems pretty reasonable to me, and in the meantime I'll mute my browser so that you don't have to hear messenger sounds in a video, because I know how irritating that could be. So I've been Citizen7, this has been Rocket Rising. Cheers and thanks for watching.